Hey guys, happy morning. So, now how many of you here actually do know what is the difference between intuition and instinct? You know what, as I have been through and talking through so many people and I'm working here, I've listened to so many people telling that my instinct says, you know what, I should not trust that girl. She's not telling liar the truth. You know what, she fakes. I cannot believe her. And some people say that my intuition said I should go ahead with this. And classic example given, classic not example, real life experience. So many people says, you know, I have to purchase this. I have to purchase this stock. My intuition says buy it. And have you not got losses in that? Guys, this is Anusha here. On the other side, I am a coach working with busy professionals from 30 to 50 years to love themselves, taking steps and fundamentally to live a life full of happiness and joy, and most importantly successful in their careers. Okay, now moving forward, what do you think can be the difference between intuition and instinct? Please do share your comments as you keep thinking. Now let me move on giving you what is the difference. Let me begin with an incident in my life. Guys, I studied way back around 20 years back when I was in my college. It was my first year, and most importantly, I should not forget to mention that I was actually away from home. I was studying in a hostel, and I simply started enjoying that. I got new friends and I was enjoying the freedom around, and my parents simply trusted me when they were sending me, right? It's pretty obvious. So as I was beginning my college and enjoying my days out there was a day when I met one of my senior, and he did not belong to my stream. I studied electrical, whereas he is a mechanical engineer. He was in his final year. So when I saw him, I liked him very much. The first thought which came to my mind is, wow, how smart he is. Can I speak to him? You know what, I should speak to him. You know, all these things were running me, and every day there's a push. And whenever I see him, it says, hey Anusha, go talk to him, go talk to him, go talk to him. And one fine day, I picked up all my courage and I went there to talk to him. As you all know, who are engineers here, and let me keep the rest of them informed that when you go to the first year of studies, you almost study all the streams to their basic level. So we did have a mechanical lab session during my first year. So as he was mechanical engineer himself, it so happened that one day when I was doing my lab activities, he had come through to meet the professor for the final submissions, as he was in the final year. And I picked up all my courage and I struck a conversation with him. It was an exciting moment, which I do still remember. You all would have noticed by now. Oh, when it was exciting, and as we stuck the conversation, completely thoroughly enjoying the conversation, and the relationship slowly started to build, which was making me simply out of the world. But you know what? I constantly had an inner voice. Okay? Before we get into that, I would say that this huge rush in me, which was happening, is always a part of the brain. Guess what? It is part of brain for all the mammals. Aren't we mammals as well? So, impulse and intuition directly maps to rushing towards something you seek or want the most. So, in my case, it was a mere fatal attraction. But now I will go to that inner voice. There was another voice which kept on telling me, you know what, Anusha, I can understand that you like your senior for these things, and you're absolutely happy when you're with him. However, you're going to be hurting people, and there is definitely something wrong about it. You know what I did? Without any guesses, without keeping you any weight, I would want you to definitely share in the comments section about what you felt, what could be. With no more waiting, what actually happened was, yep, it was definitely not going on the right way. When I was ending my first final year, so I was not long from my home, so almost all the weekends I used to visit my parents back, and that's it all about, right? Everybody has the nostalgia in them because we are so much connected with our families. And when I was about to leave, my senior had given me a lovely card. I thoroughly enjoyed it and put it in my bag. I mean, I didn't even realize what would be what would happen if my parents know. Nothing I did. It was just that moment of thrill, enjoyment because of that card, and I just simply placed it into my bag and left to sleep. When my mother found that card and my father read what was written in the card, both of them did get to know about what was happening between us. And that was the moment where they broke. And again, obviously, it's very evident that I broke as well. At that moment, I realized so true was that inner voice which I completely ignored. And the name of the inner voice is intuition. Now you understand that intuition is actually arising out of your value system, which is the fundamental living basics. Every person has it within them, and this intuition is going to tell the plus and the minuses of your value system. I never acknowledged it. And finally what happened was, I did break my father's and mother's heart. The moment of happiness definitely fades for me now because it's been a long of 20 years. But the hurt I had given to my parents do not vanish. It stays forever, right? I don't want, I definitely do not live in the past, guys. But then, that was the first time, I wouldn't say that first time, so it was like before, when I was a child, many times I did hurt my parents when they were showing, and they do still show unconditional love. It was the very first time I broke down, and my parents as well broke down. So I hope now I've cleared it about what is the difference between instinct and intuition. I'm pretty sure, guys, that most of us listening to this would have gone through experience, not in this certain way, but I would like to listen out to these experiences. So do share them in the comments box, And forget not to subscribe to my channel. Stay connected. I would be more than happy to give you lots and lots of information. Happy day, guys. Happy day of work. I'm leaving you all with a strong message. Work hard, but do not forget to take breaks in between your work. See ya. Bye.